On to a less exciting game, we have Tampa Bay 21, Carolina 18. So I guess firing Frank Reich didn't solve all the problems, almost as if he wasn't the problem. Bryce Young, 178 yards and 1 touchdown. Baker Mayfield, 202, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Not great by either. Terrible by Bryce Young. Chuba Hubbard is the number one in Carolina because that's how we all drew it up in the preseason. He goes 25 for 104 and 2 touchdowns. Sanders, 8 carries for 23 yards. Rashad White was awesome again. He goes 20 carries, 84 yards and a touchdown, and 3 for 22 through the air. Wide receivers, Mingo finally gets a little bit involved here, 6 for 69. DJ Chark, 3 for 56. Adam Thielen, 3 for 25. Mike Evans goes off, 7 for 162 and a touchdown. Yikes. Chris Godwin, 1 carry for 19 yards and a touchdown because that's how we drew it up. He would have no catches on 3 targets and a rushing touchdown. Okay. The tight ends, none of them did anything. K. Dotton, despite probably playing 90-something% snaps, 98% of snaps did not record a stat. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's statistically possible. Both kickers sucked. Carolina's defense sucked. Tampa Bay's DST was startable. 1 interception, 4 sacks, a forced fumble, and 2 fourth-down stops, 18 points allowed. They put up 13 for you. What do you think about this one?
It's really weird, the Carolina offense. We thought Thielen was going to be like a high-end scam code PPR. He just disappeared. Like, these last 2 weeks are really concerning for him. Like, I think you're going to have a hard time starting him moving forward because he got you 3 for 25. He had 6 targets. But, yeah, like, Mingo should be definitely a guy people should be targeting. Anybody that's getting 10 targets is someone I'm going to be intrigued by. He's young. He can be the best wide receiver on that team. I mean, we saw the body control catch last week where everybody's like, good Lord, what are you doing? But, like, they're obviously going to try and involve him. So I think he's worth throwing a dart at. Yeah. And Chuba Hubbard, like, we've been talking about this for months. Like, Miles Sanders just sucks. He's not good. He fits that scheme terribly and does not work. So, yes, Chuba Hubbard, he's the best running back on that team. And he's going to continue to be the guy. So if you have Hubbard, you're looking good. If you have Sanders, you can just drop him. Like, I don't even want Sanders. With Tampa Bay, it's really simple. It's Mike Evans. He's so much better than Chris Godwin. I don't know how we got this so wrong between the two of them. Like, Evans is just back to being the peak alpha wide receiver that he was. And Godwin's just been kind of just like falling off. He's just been.
Really I don't think anyone thought Baker could throw downfield this consistently. That's why we did this. We thought he would just take the short stuff with Godwin, but instead he's become Mr. YOLO ball. So
it's great. He just loves Mike Evans. He just targets him all the time. So
Miles Mike Sanders is top 5 now. I back to what you were saying about Miles Sanders. I dropped Miles Sanders twice going into this weekend. Once for a DST and once for a kicker. That should tell you all you need to know.
You're just like, yeah, it's great. It's I don't like. It's wild to see how bad he's been in this offense. Like, he got such a boost from being in Philadelphia last year, right? And that offensive line, they like his biggest problem is his vision. He sucks at reading second level, and he can't make the decisions to get there. And it's really impacted. So if you have a bad offensive line, by the way, Carolina might be the worst in the NFL. It really limits Miles Sanders in the worst way. So I think they made a terrible decision to go out and pay him because they trusted too much faith in him when that line is just that bad. So it's just not good. And Rashad White, volume stud. Like, the volume is there. You like 25 opportunities or something. He's the volume king. He's just great.
Miles Sanders' talent is what limits Miles Sanders.
Yeah, absolutely.